crying about it. He like, oh shit.
He went.
Nah, he was crying
when
about
he
it,
was
dog.
back on Earth. I'm talking after that, when he was back on Earth, and he was training in space, because he was doing all of that because he wasn't a fucking Super Saiyan and Goku was.
He wasn't crying because Goku wasn't Super Saiyan.
He literally was crying because of that.
He was crying because he couldn't turn Super Saiyan. He said he didn't care, and then he just turned.
He ran to space. He flew to space.
What happened?
He flew to space crying, dog.
He didn't flew to space right. He left because he was a lonely ass nigga. He left. He did not train with nobody.
He left to go train and cry. To cry and train, bro.
He flew into space to train
we'll
and
just
think.
agree to disagree.
So he was like, "Oh, Goku was Super Saiyan in space,
in the Discord
so I gotta get Super Saiyan in space." Then he went to space because he was like, "I don't want no one to see me. My feelings hurt."
Thank you.
See, I'm gonna say this. All y'all niggas saying that because Ben is saying it, and your
I remember. That's how I remember it as a kid. I was like, "Dad, he upset that somebody beat him again."
He really crying.
I have my own opinion. I got my own opinion. So
I was like, "Damn."
This nigga legit. Bro, how the fuck you can say it? Like I said, he spent the entire Frieza arc fucking gloating about being it, and he wasn't.
Also,
he didn't know what it actually looked like. He just heard about the tell.
Hold on. Also,
he was because he got to the what Frieza first form, which is not his first form technically, but we're gonna go over that later. But then he transformed. He kept getting stronger. Then he realized, oh shit, that's nothing. Then he saw what a Super Saiyan looked like when he came back to life on Namek, and Goku was fighting Frieza.
Okay.
And then he tried to fight Frieza again. Then he got teleported to Earth.
No one's arguing with any of the events.
Also, I just want to say, why did he go to space to train when he has a whole dedicated chamber for training?
He's been doing that. He still wasn't getting there yet.
He took the chamber.
He's been doing it. He still didn't get there, so he had to do.
He didn't want to. He did not want to be there because he didn't
want anyone. He didn't want anyone to see him cry.
No,
because he has too much pride, and he was literally crying.
No, because one, he wanted to train by himself, and the fact that after what happened,
he didn't want anyone to see him crying.
No. He left just to leave, but he also
Breezy,
because
this nigga went to a different place because that shit that he was trying in the chambers was not working. So why would he continue to do that? He tried something different. He flew into space to try something different. Shit, he had to go harder than that, and he knew he had to get pushed even harder.
Wait, my Discord's back. Okay, what'd you say?
No,
I still see that man was crying. Like he was really butthurt that he wasn't the same.
He was going to space. He was killing off Frieza Empire and
Stop
shit.
it. No,
he was.
He killed Zarbon. I give him that.
No, after the whole event on Namek and stuff and shit, he went back out of space. He was killing Frieza shit. He came back. That's what King called him. He saw Trunks. He saw Goku. He did want to become. He was training on the thing, and when the chamber exploded, that's when Bulma was taking care of him, and then he didn't want to get attached, and he didn't want to be there because he really didn't like people, and he left. Because he realized that Bulma was sitting there with him during his recovery, and he just tried to literally just move away from that shit, and he went. Yes, he wanted to turn Super Saiyan, but yes, he was upset that Goku was a Super Saiyan, but he wasn't crying that he cried because he couldn't turn, but he not crying because Goku was the only Super Saiyan. But the way he was wanting to do it is different from how it actually happened because he thought it had to be pure heart, as in good, but it was him just fucking being frustrated. He turned Super Saiyan.
So a couple things that I'm gonna say about that. The events, you're right. Those are the things that happened that led up to that moment. But the reasons why you're assuming are just not right. Vegeta didn't think that he had to be pure of heart to be a Super Saiyan. There's no fucking way. He lived his entire life not thinking that. There's no way he just all of a sudden was like, oh, now I gotta do this.
Now I gotta be a good guy.
Because he was upset that he wasn't that he couldn't be Super Saiyan.
It definitely was a blow to
upset.
his pride.
He was upset. I
Yeah,
wasn't
but
saying he
and
was
they
crybaby,
also
but he was
and
upset.
they also
and he's so prideful. If you think about Vegeta as a character, the only reason he would not train in front of people or not train and try to impress people is because he didn't want other people to see him.
God.
That's why it's that he was in space crying because he was so upset.
Bro, you're a fucking healer. Oh my god.
But he wasn't crying about that. He was
Oh
crying
my
because he
God.
tried to save his
John.
kid. And that's when he realized that he don't give a fuck anymore.
No,
look at
not
watch
at
the
all.
scene. Watch the scene because it was an asteroid field story.
I know what you're talking about. It's we're arguing about an interpretation, and like we're never going to be able to convince each other that your interpretation is correct, and I'm not going to convince you that my interpretation is correct. But as far as I'm concerned, and everybody else in this Discord, Vegeta was upset because he couldn't be a Super Saiyan.
100%.
Went to the asteroid belt, got even more upset and frustrated with himself, started crying. Potentially let go of it at that point, but either way, he was crying because he couldn't be a fucking Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Yeah.
I dead ass took it as that man was upset that he. Like,
yeah, I took it that way too, and then it's like I'm just purely just keeping it in the freeze arc. Like, if we want to expand even further, we can talk about that nigga going Super Saiyan 2 and getting his ass beat by Android 18. But that's a conversation for a whole another day. But, you know,
when do you think he turned Super Saiyan 2?
No. We're going to stick to the freezer shit, bro. That's a whole nother shit.
You literally said a form that wasn't shit, that he used in that arc. So, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, did he turn Super Saiyan in the cell?
Did he? I don't remember. I legitimately don't remember.
He didn't.
I was gonna say honestly, I didn't think that happened.
That was it. That's a whole nother thing. That's like we can't convince you of this. I'm not even gonna bring that one up. But I'm just saying, if I wanted to, I can bring that up.
What? That everybody there got fucked up?
What the fuck,
bro? Yeah, our healers aren't doing shit. I was hoping that they would do. No, it's like I was. Yeah, Dark. Another thing, Dark. I was hoping because if you notice, both of our randoms auto selected the healers, bro. Like they locked in frame one. So I'm thinking, okay, they're confident healers, bro. We can go full in on the damage, and they haven't healed us at all, bro. They're fucking garbage. They're not doing their one fucking job. Like, they're attacking the enemy. What are you doing,
Bro, the moment I come outside...
I can't even.
I'll be back later if you guys are still hanging out.
Alright.
Like, she's not putting out... She's not dropping those shadow clones. Like,
bro, she's not putting out shadow clones. She's not healing. Stairs is not pocket healing one of us. We're just out here being mad
Sarah's in my hip, and the other one needs to be making the shadow.
Bro,
that's it.
That's all you gotta do. They legit pick fucking healers, and they're just use them as DPS people.
I don't like her.
Oh my god, no, that's fucking.
He's almost dead up there.
Fuck me, bro.
Fucking lasers matter.
Did I not have a? I'm not gonna comment, bro.
Hey, you left out rocking the chair.